Welcome to the Yo Bros Gaming and Reviews. We just put up our top 10 worst list of 2015. Now it's time to go over to the good stuff. The top 10 best movies of 2015. You want to kick it off?
I'm Zach,
I'm Wayne.
and yes, let's go with our number 10 film. Voices. Not a lot of people, I think, saw this movie. I saw it with an ex-roommate of mine on a whim. We're just kind of bored, and we found it, came across it. It's got Ryan Reynolds. It's got
Gemma Arterton, Anna Kendrick.
yeah, I forgot some of the cast. Anna Kendrick, man, her with him, so adorable.
Yeah.
I was like legit scared that he was gonna do something to her. No spoilers. Don't worry, I'm not gonna give away spoilers in this film.
Okay, he was the one that showed me this movie. I'm like, Ryan Reynolds in a horror movie, whatever, and then freaking watched it. I'm like, did I just take like a really bad thing of acid? Seriously? What the fuck?
Yeah, but it's so good.
Number 9, Mad Max Fury Road. See, now, we both grew up watching the Mad Max movies. Personally, my favorites is the first one and Thunderdome, Beyond Thunderdome. Then whenever I heard that George Miller was back on the project, coming out with another Mad Max movie, I'm like, I wonder how this is going to turn out. Went and saw the movie. The graphics in that movie looked beautiful. Like, I've not seen graphics in a movie that good.
That movie, cinematography, George Miller, his age, using the practical effects in real locations. It was a gorgeous movie. I wasn't big on the story itself, but I mean, that's why, to me, I don't think it deserved to be higher in the list, because I could have used more story. But other than that, I mean, it definitely deserves to be in that lineage of
my
movies.
biggest gripe with the movie is that it felt like a big destruction, twisted metal road trip. That's my biggest gripe. But other than that, I loved it. Jurassic World. He's the one that told me about it, and I went and saw it. I loved it.
It's not Jurassic Park.
No.
Before anyone, it's not Jurassic Park. I'm sure you've seen it. But Chris Pratt does good. Bryce Dallas Howard does, she can go in heels, man. She can go in heels.
Holy shit, can she? She went throughout the entire freaking amusement park in heels.
Paddington. That's an adorable movie, man.
Yeah.
Little bear, he just makes you feel all warm inside. I hope they do a sequel.
I would want to see a sequel.
I don't really need to say much else about it, because it was just, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to add to it?
I went in expecting to go and see a good movie, and that's what I got. I mean, I loved the cartoon series, I loved the books, and then saw this movie. I'm like, this movie is actually pretty cute and pretty funny.
The AntMan.
Yes, AntMan.
AntMan. This was, to me, the surprise movie of the year, because in Marvel, they've been knocking it out of the park all this time, and I've been expecting a movie to come along, which I don't know why I am, but I am. And this one, I was like, yeah, this might be the one that just kind of doesn't hit the notes with all the issues that they had before the movie started with Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
And it turned out so much better than it expected. Maybe that was a good thing, that there was lower expectations.
Yeah, and plus, I didn't even, whenever Iron Man came out, I didn't even know that the MCU was going to reach out as far as it did now and today.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
yes.
They're having Humans, they're bringing in Black Panther, and Ant-Man, and
pretty soon Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd, man. Paul Rudd nailed it.
Yeah.
Mike Pena.
I really haven't seen him in much stuff before this, but he was a phenomenal actor in this movie. Creed. Now, I didn't get a chance to see this one. I wanted to, because I grew up watching and loving the Rocky movies, and hearing that this is in the same universe, I'm like, I want to see it so bad.
I will say this, because I did get to see it. Stallone is Rocky in this movie, but he's an older Rocky. And
more well experienced.
Yeah, and you get Michael B. Jordan, who, yeah, he was in Fantastic Four. I think he's the only guy on that managed to make both lists.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't think about that till now. But yeah, Michael B. Jordan, he I don't think he'll get an Oscar nod, but he's definitely worthy of mention.
Yeah.
As far as a possibility. The movie was terrific, man. I don't want to talk about it because I think it's a movie people should go see for themselves, as is a lot of the movies that we're about to come up on. So let's move on to the next one.
Martian.
The Martian.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon! No, I wanted to see this movie. I really did. I mean, just the idea of him being trapped up on Mars. Yeah, I wanted to see this movie really bad. Just to see if it would mess with his psyche and stuff like that.
I mean, who would have thought you could take a book? And this brought Ridley Scott back. This movie made Ridley Scott good again. So let's see what he does with Prometheus 2. Yeah. But, I'm sorry, Alien...
Paradise or whatever.
Lost
Paradise.
Whatever the hell he's going to call it. Matt Damon on Mars by himself, trying to survive, making his own foods, growing plants, doing whatever he has to. I'm not going to tell you nothing else because this movie is, you just go watch it. Avengers Age of Ultron. Not as good as the first Avengers, but that's a tall order to hit anyways. Yeah. Ethan, what was your impressions about Age of Ultron?
Just seeing one of, now I say this a lot, my favorite, but all around, my two favorite Avengers villains is Ultron and Thanos. And hearing James Spader play the voice of Ultron, holy shit. I thought this movie was amazing. I mean, we went and saw it in theaters, and I'm sitting there like, this movie is amazing. And also him singing freaking I Got No Strings from Pinocchio.
Yeah, Avengers Age of Ultron, like I said, it wasn't as good as Avengers, but it didn't need to be. It just needed to be good, and it was. Yeah. There's a few things they probably could have cut out. They could have maybe kept the pace a little better. I don't think we needed to spend so much time on the farm with Hawkeye. But hey, you know.
Those are little agents. No, but
yeah.
My thing with Joss Whedon, everything that I've seen him put out, he's not disappointed me.
Yeah, so Jess, now get on us another Firefly, okay?
Yeah.
Get us Serenity back, all right? Mission Impossible,
Rogue Nation.
Oh my gosh. Look, I was going into this movie with zero expectation. I was just like, look, it looks pretty cool. Ghost Protocol was really, really, really good.
Oh, yeah.
3 was better than 2. 2 was the worst of the series to me.
Yeah, I'm
but even it was good to an extent. But this one, how in the world
blew the other 4 out of the water?
This is a franchise where you're at the 5th movie, and it just keeps getting better and better. And they're already getting ready to film 6 this coming summer. So, I mean...
And plus, I love Tom Cruise. He's an amazing, phenomenal actor. And plus, hearing that he does his own stunts in those movies. And plus, he's one of the producers of the movie.
He's one of the producers, too.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to do it all. Like, produce, write, direct, be an actor in a movie. I'm waiting for him to do it all.
Simon Pegg in it was great.
Every series team needs comic relief.
I mean, everyone in this movie was just solid.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah. What's the girl's name? Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. She's going to be... I apologize for not remembering her name. Because she deserves to have her name remembered. But she was so good. And it's on the tip of my tongue. But anyways,
I don't remember her name.
We're going to move on to the next film. And this is our number one. Was there any doubt this was going to be our number one film? Opening crawl to the end credits.
Just leaves you wanting more.
It left you with questions. It did. And
it did.
This sucker, it's breaking box office records. It was our first review. It was great, and we were so hyped that night. And yeah, I got to sit back and think about it a little bit. And there were more flaws, but they were movie flaws. They weren't Star Wars flaws. They weren't Star Wars issues. They were just regular movie issues. And thank you, JJ, so much for making this movie.
Yeah.
Bringing us back to the Star Wars universe where we should be.
Not left in that freaking craptacular fucking shit.
Thank you, Daisy Ridley. Thank you, John Boyega, Oscar Isaacs,
Harrison Ford,
Harrison Ford.
Mark Hamill.
Let's not talk about Luke. I know the movie's been out for a few weeks. They're not going in their fourth week, but there's still people who probably haven't seen the movie. And I'm still not giving spoilers. I don't want to give spoilers to nobody. But this movie, man, Adam Driver, thank you for being so damn good as a bad guy.
Right?
And seeing Chewie, seeing the Millennium Falcon flying again.
Oh my God.
Seeing Vader's helmet. There's a lot of things we didn't even talk about in the review, but it was a long-ass review anyways. So I think that will pretty much end our top 10.
Yeah.
So thank you all for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I am Zach. You can follow me on Twitter at Zach2002.
I'm Wayne. You can add me on PlayStation Network if you got it at Punisher Slayer 19.
And thank you for watching, and God bless America. We'll see you later.